Hello my dear students, as you know this is our third class of mathematics and our topic is set. This is the last class of set. As you know we have already completed two classes of set and this will be the last class of set. And my dear, before watching this class I would suggest you go first class of set, then was second, and then come to this class so that you can better understand this class. Okay my dear students. So today this is our third class and the topic is complement of a set. Yes my dear, what is complement of a set? This is the last concept of this topic. As I already told you in last class that there is only a single concept remaining. So complement of set, what is the complement of a set? Okay, but my dear, the question will not be asked in your exam that what is the complement of set. The question will be asked, there was a given a set, especially he will give you a universal set and also he will give you a subset of universal set. As you know all the sets are subsets of a universal set. So as you can see here, you can see this is a universal set and he will also give you a subset of universal set, and you can see the elements of both sets. And first look at this is a subset A. Set A or subset of universal set contains two elements. One element is 2 and second is 3, and he asks that what is the subset of, is a subset of U, then A dash. And what is A dash? A dash is nothing but complement of a set A. So we have to find out A dash or complement of set A. Complement of set is denoted by A dash. So what you need to do is you have to just look at the elements of set. There are two elements, 2 and 3. Then you have to cut down the same elements from the universal set. As you can see 2 and 3. So I will cut down 2 and 3 elements from universal set. And what are the remaining elements? 1 and 4. And I will write down 1 and 4 in a curly bracket and it will denoted by a subset A dash. Then it will be the complement of set A. So my dear, you need not to worry about this. This is a very simple concept. You just he will give you that you have to find the he will give you two things, one universal set and second will be a subset. So you just have to see that what are the elements of a set of which you have to find the subset, of which you have to find the complement. So just simply cut out the elements from the universal set and the remaining elements will be the elements of complement of a set. So now comes to the question. My dear friends, we have completed this topic sets and now we will practice numericals. After this class, continuously I will provide the quizzes in Telegram group, and time to time I will come to you with the practice classes. As you can see, you will see that in future we will go to the next topic, and after that topic I will revise the earlier topics we have already completed. So you need not to worry about anything. You just join our Telegram group. I will provide each and every content plus quizzes, and we will discuss everything. So now we come to the question part. Okay, write down the following sets in a set builder form. Okay my dear, as you know that there are two types of presentation of set. One is set builder form and the second is roster or tabular form. So the values are given, as you can see the values are given in roster form. So roster form, as you can see there are 1 2 3 4 sets: set A, set B and set C and set D. First we look at set A. Set A is a roster form of a set, so we have to write down it into a set builder form. My dear friend, as you know I already told you that when we write a set in a set builder form, we need to know the logic. What is the logic between the elements of a set? So this is the main point you have to understand. As you can see there are 1 2 3 4. There are 4 elements: 1 2 3 4 6, 1 2 3 and 6. As you can see these are the natural numbers. 1 2 3 6 all are the natural numbers and all are the divisor of 6. 1 can divide 6, 2 can, 3 can and 6 also can divide 6. So as we can see that these are the natural numbers as well as divisor of a 6, divisor of 6. So how we will write it? We will write it in a set builder form. A, The set of all, as you know, the curly bracket says the set of all and colon says such that. So the set of all x is such that x is a natural number. What? X is a natural number and divisor of 6. This is the logic. This is the main point. You have to find the logic. We find the logic and we write it, and we write down the set builder form. Now we look at the B. As you can see, these both are this is a roster form set B, and the elements are 2 and 3, and you can see these two elements are natural numbers. You can see these two are the natural number, and as well as these both elements divide 6. My dear, these two elements also divide 6. But what is the difference in this set and this set? As you can see, 2 and 3 are the prime number. These two are the prime number. So we will write that x is a prime number and a divisor of 6. The set of all x is such that x is a prime number and a divisor of 6. So all these were divisor, but there is something is added in this. As you can see, these both are divisor of 6, but as you can see, these also are prime number, because only prime number is written in this set. Here prime and non-prime both numbers are written, but here you can see prime number, only prime number is given in this set. So the what will be the logic? Logic will be the x is a prime number, both 2 and 3 are prime number, and a divisor of 6. So come to the next set. This is a C, set C, and as you can see, there are elements, characters. These are the English alphabet MATHEICS. So as you can see, we can write down the mathematics word from this. So we will write the set builder form that x, the set of all x is such that x is a letter of the word mathematics. Okay, now come to the D. As you can see, these are the number less than 10. As you can see, these are the natural number, but these are the less than 10. As you can see, 1 is 1. If we consider first element, in first element we can see it is not a prime, so we can't say that these are the set. This is a set of prime numbers. Okay, this is not a prime, and you can see there is no even number, all are odd numbers. These are the combination of prime, non-prime, so there is no logic about that these are the prime numbers or non-prime numbers. So leave the concept of prime number, and you can see these are the odd numbers, and you can see these are the natural number. These are the natural number, and these elements are less than 10. So what will be the logic? The logic will be the odd natural number and less than 10. So my dear, the logic will be odd natural number and less than 10. So how we will write it? X, the set of all x is such that x is an odd number and less than 10. So my dear, these type of questions you can expect in your exam. This is a very good question, and definitely there is 99% chances that a question can be framed from this topic. And I will give you more questions and will practice more questions so that you will get better understanding of this topic. Now we come to the second question. My dear friend, this is a very important formula, very much important formula. This question, you will face this problem also in probability. Now I will make you understand this formula by this example. Suppose there is a set A, this is a roster form, there is a set A and it contains 3 elements 1, 2 and 3. There is another set B, it also contains 3 elements 2, 3 and 4, and this A union B. My dear, I have already told you what is the A union B in the previous class. That's why earlier I told you in the beginning of this class, I told you that first go and watch first class and second class. That will you will better understand this class. So A union B means A is the set which contains the elements of A as well as of B. And what is A intersection V? A intersection V is the which contains the common area. So it's mean that the elements which are common in both sets, means A intersection means 2 and 3 both are the elements of both sets A and B. 2 belongs to A and 3 also belongs to 2 belongs to A as well as B, and the element 3 also belongs to A as well as to B. Okay, so these two sets are given, and A union B, we can find that these elements belongs to both set A and set B, and this is the common elements which belongs to A as well as B. Okay, so, and yes, as you can see, what is the N? What does N says, my dear? N says, I have already told you in first class that N says the number of elements in a set A union B. A union B will be equal to number of element in set A, number in element in set B, N minus number of element in A intersection B set. Okay, once again, if you have to find the number of elements in A union B set A union B is also a set, so number of elements in A union B will be equal to the sum of number of elements in set A and set B minus number of elements in set A intersection B. We will see the practical application in the upcoming question I will give you, and I already gave in the our Telegram group. So now you can see there are two elements A intersection V, there are two elements, so I write down number of elements in A intersection V equal to 2. In A union V there are 4 elements, so I write down 4, and in set B you can see there are 3 elements, and in set A there are 3 elements. Now I will prove it that the number of elements in A union V will be 4. In the formula I write down value of NA 3, NB 3 and NA intersection B minus 2. So the answer is 4, and as you can see the number of elements in set A union V was 4. So my dear, in the question he will give you number of elements in set A, number of elements set B, and you will find number of elements in A intersection B, and then you will find number of elements in A union B. Now come to the, yes, look at this, my dear. If there is no common area between set A and set B, means there is no elements which belongs to both set A and B. A intersection say what? A intersection say that these elements belongs to A as well as B. These elements belongs to both set A as well as B, means these elements are the common to the both set. If there is no common elements, then it said this set will be empty set. Empty set means no elements, contains no elements. So the formula will be reduced to this. Okay, now look at the question I did in the Telegram group. Here you can see this was a question, and first I will tell you that 48% student correctly attempted this, so very good performance was given by the students, and remaining students, 52% students who didn't understand this question, I am going to tell you that how to solve this question. So first look at this. In a survey, 600 students in a school, total students, how many students? Total students. So it will be a universal set because it will contains all the elements, and the elements are students. 150 students were found of drinking tea, and 225 drinking coffee. 225 students drinks coffee and 150 students drinks tea, and 100 were drinking both. 100 were drinking both. My dear, remember that drinking both means A intersection B. These students, this value will be the A intersection B, because these students are common who consumes tea as well as coffee. 100 students consume tea as well as coffee, so it will be the A intersection B. Okay, find how many students were drinking neither tea nor coffee. So my dear students, let's solve it. Now come to this. As you can see, universal set, I Once again I am telling you, all sets are the subset of it and all elements are the elements of it. So all the elements are 600 students. The collection of 600 students will be a universal set. Now come to the next point. Yes, A. What is set A? A, the set of all X is such that X is a student who drinks tea. My dear, who drinks only tea. So you can see this is a set of students who drinks only what? Who drinks only tea. Yes, look at this. Okay, my dear. Yes, you can see. Yes. So what is A? Set A. Set A is the set of all X is such that X is a student who drinks tea. And how many students drinks tea? 150 students. So the number of elements, my dear, the number of elements, just for a second. So yes, in this question, as you can see that X is the number of students who consumes only tea was 150 students. There was 150 students who was consuming only tea. So this is the set A. Now we come to the set B. What is set B? The set of all X is such that X is a student who drinks only coffee. And how many numbers are the students who consumes coffee? Is 225. So 225 students are those who consumes only coffee. Now come to the number of students who consumes both drinks, means both tea and coffee. So it will be these are the common students in both tea department and as well as coffee consuming department. So these are the common students. These belongs to both A and B. These students will belongs to the set of students who consumes tea as well as who consumes coffee. So there was 150 students and here are 225 students. In this, 100 students from this and 100 students from these are those students who consumes both tea and coffee. So in A intersection will be 100. My dear, A intersection will be 100 because these students consume both tea and coffee. Okay. And what he asked in question? He asked that find how many students were drinking neither tea or nor coffee. Neither tea nor coffee. So first we will find out that the students, first we will find all the set. First we will write down all the sets, set A, set B and A intersection B. Now we have NA, value of NA and value of NV as well as value of A and A intersection B. Now we can easily find NA union V and A union B we can find. As we can see, we have to find the number of students drinking neither tea nor coffee. But we have the formula of either tea or either coffee. My dear, we have the formula of either tea and either coffee. And that formula is A union B and A union B. So first we will find the number of students drinking either tea or coffee. First, my dear students, we will find the number of students which is either drinking tea or coffee. The students who at least drinking one beverage, that will be tea or coffee, and that set of students will be A union B. Means A union B means the set of students who consuming at least one beverages, either tea or coffee, and that set will be A union B. Because there will also be a students who consumes tea and also the students who will consumes tea and as well as the students who consumes the coffee. So we will find A union B. My dear, A union B. So 275 are the students who consumes either tea or coffee. Either tea or coffee. So if we have to find the students who were drinking neither tea nor coffee. My dear, now we have to find the students who take no beverages. No, they don't take tea, and as well as they don't take the coffee. So the number of students were drinking neither tea nor coffee. We will subtract it from the universal set. First we find out either the number of students who consumes either tea or coffee, and we will subtract them from the universal set. And my dear, this is the value. Yes, this is the value of students who neither drink tea or nor coffee. So this kind of questions you can expect. This is a very good question. I will discuss more questions from this, and you will get better understanding of this kind of questions. So dear students, keep your study up. My dear, I will provide you this consolidated PDF in my Telegram group, and you can see here is the link. My dear, this is the link. You can directly click this link and you will reach to the video of my YouTube channel. So you will download this PDF, you will study, and if you have any query, so that you can ask from me directly in our group. I will available in the discussion group, and you can also go to the direct our YouTube channel videos just clicking this link. So my dear students, this topic has been completed. Our next topic will be relations and functions. That is also a very beautiful topic. And first, my dear, I will suggest you again, first start from our first class, then watch second class, and then come to the third class. Then you will get the better understanding of this topic. So keep your study up, have a good luck, and let's meet in the next class. Okay, bye.